Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. All right, so I've got some business I need to take care of here before we get started. One of the viewers who goes by the nickname Roger Wilco 99 on YouTube told me that he's been playing Factorio with his granddaughter Melanie, and that Melanie was bitterly disappointed that I missed the first rocket launch completely, and I kind of ignored the second one because I got distracted by a combinator when the rockets were going up in the air. So, Melanie, this one is for you. Sorry about that. The rockets are ready to go. Let's just watch for a moment. There go our satellites. Awesome. Those new sounds are, the new sounds for the rockets are pretty great. I got chills. All right. Thanks for watching, Melanie. Hope you enjoyed that. Okay. Now, on to some serious business. I have a big problem. And let me go over to the smelting area and I'll show you. So last night I was messing around and doing some things. I'll talk about those things in a moment. And I went through my new and improved smelting areas where I have modules and beacons, and I noticed that I wasn't getting a full blue belt coming out. And I was a little bit puzzled because I was pretty sure that I had calculated everything so that I would get a full blue belt. You can see this mostly on copper. Right? I should be getting a full blue belt coming out of here. And I wasn't, and I was thinking, well, where did I go wrong in my calculations? And then I got max rate calculator. I checked one of these machines, and it said, yeah, one machine only gives me 0.078, which means that 9 machines are going to be less than one full express belt. And I thought that was strange. And then I saw in comments today, a couple of people pointed out, hey dummy, the beacons on the top row are not in range of your machine. And they're absolutely right. So my top row of beacons in each of these is too far away to be affecting this machine. So instead of getting 12 beacons on each smelter, I'm only getting 8 beacons. Hence the slower speed, and hence the reason that I'm not getting a full blue belt. So I need to fix that. And that means I'm going to have to tear apart most of the smelting and rebuild it. So I thought I would start with iron because it's not quite as critical at the moment as copper. I think I'm using a lot more copper than iron. So I'm just going to start by cutting these belts so that we can clear these belts of iron ore just in time. We'll clear these belts of iron ore, hopefully get another train to come in and pick up over here. I think if we wait long enough, then we will pick up some more iron so that we can clear off these belts, and then I'll rebuild it. I have a new design here that I'll show you in a moment. But before I get to that, I just want to go over some of the work that I've done offline. Okay, last time we were working on the new refinery, which, by the way, I'm very happy with. It's performing very well. If we look at our petroleum gas production, yeah, this is the level we were running at, and this is what we're running at now. Of course, I'm seeing some spikiness here that I didn't see the last time I checked this, so I think that bears investigating. Oh, you know why? I think it's spiky because it doesn't have to run full time to keep up, right? If we go to the depot, look at this. Trains full of petroleum, full of oil, full of lubricant, just sitting there waiting for somebody to need them. So that's why we see the spikiness in the production graph, because it doesn't have to run all the time. But when it does run, I'm getting about 80,000, 78,000 per minute of petroleum gas. And that's just from one, because I shut down number 2. I cut off the supply of oil, and then I brought some trains in here to empty out the tanks. And so this is ready to be taken apart when I get a chance. So everything is running off of refinery number 1 right now. It's running good. The last thing I had to do after the last episode was set up the light oil cracking. And I just decided to do it offline since it's not much different than what we had already done. Right, so I have the light oil coming out of the heavy to light cracking right here. And then I added a pump that we can control based on the contents of the light oil tanks. So when the light oil tanks are nearly full, then this pump will turn on and it'll start sending light oil down here, which gets cracked and turned into petroleum gas. And then that petroleum joins with the petroleum that's been coming all the way from up here out of the refinery, and we fill our tanks. See, these tanks are almost full already. Right, so I like this. It's very clean, much cleaner than this, right? And that mess of pipes. So I'm much happier with the way the pipes run through. And obviously the performance is, much better. Yeah, 6.55, 6.55. I'm just looking at the crafting speeds here. Yeah, and then 7.55 on the refineries. So we're doing very well on oil right now. That in turn allows us to do much better with plastic. So the next thing I did after I upgraded the refinery is I created some more plastic, because I was still waiting for plastic trains a lot of the time. So I just added a third plastic making machine up here. Remember, I had these 2 before. I just added one more above this row of beacons. Okay, so each of these machines is being affected by 3 beacons. And then I upgraded all the belts to blue. So one blue belt or half a blue belt can support all those machines easily. Okay, so now I also have plastic trains sitting at the depot waiting for orders. So that's really good. And as a result of all those changes, now my module factory is running pretty well. I now have equal numbers of productivity and speed modules. So I'm starting to see both versions run, depending on which one has the current majority. And this is running really, really well too. The inputs are staying full most of the time, except for copper, which hopefully we'll take care of soon. What is... Oh, okay. Well, that's because I don't call the train until I'm almost out, right? I've got several trains full of copper plate at the depot. But anyway, I've got to fix this. I've got to fix this design issue before I do anything else. Okay, good. So that's all clear. All right. So you can see here the problem, right? I have 3 tiles of space here. It can't be more than 2, otherwise the range of the beacon won't touch the machine. And how I missed that, I don't know. So to get this to work, I can't insert straight ahead unless I have a gap here. So I need one more tile horizontally to make this work. So this is what I came up with. And what I would like to do is I would like to have 2 belts full of ore coming in and 2 belts full of plates coming out the top. So when I'm done, I'll have 2 sets of 9 machines stacked on top of each other and going all the way up to the top. And I might even have room to do 2 of these across. And in fact, we can check that. I'm not sure, but let's see. Right, so this is the width of 1 column. Okay, and this is the farthest I would be able to come out to the right. So let's just check this for a minute. I'll turn off my bots for now. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can fit 2 across with 1 tile to spare. Right, and then the top to bottom spacing will remain the same. Right? So I have enough room to fit 4 of these things in 1 grid cell. And that would give me, yeah, then I could actually have 4 belts going in the bottom and 4 belts coming out the top. And let me see if I look at my 2500 SPM planner. Is that going to be enough? I don't know if that's going to be enough. The planner tells me I need 61 blue belts, but that's a lot of that is for circuits, which is going to be doing its own smelting. Well, I suppose I should try to make it as compact as possible. So we can have 4 belts of ore feeding in for each column. Yeah, you know, I think I shouldn't go twice as wide because then I'm going to have 2 columns per wagon instead of 1. And I think I'd rather I guess it doesn't matter. I would have to unload from both sides, have 2 belts go to 1 column, and then 2 belts from the other side go to another column. And then I would have 4 belts for each column coming out the top, and then I would do the same at the top. I would load 2 belts on one side of the train and 2 belts on the other side of the train. And then I can pack a lot of production into these spaces. I think that's probably what I should do to make sure I have enough production and don't have to expand beyond the squares I've already got. Okay, so here's the design. So 1 belt will come in with ore. It'll get picked up from the left side. And then the output will go into this set of belts, right? Eventually I'll need to switch sides or side load like this. Actually, I think yeah, switching sides could be an issue. Let me see. might not have room to switch sides. Okay, what if I have the second belt? This is for the second belt of iron that comes out the top. So if I have it run on the top, I mean, that's the only way that I could switch sides, but then I don't have any room for my inserter. Yeah, so I think I'll have to do it the way that I had it. Alright, so this will be the second belt of plate coming out. This is the normal. Ah, okay. Yeah, and then when I need to go on that side, I can do that. And then one of the machines will actually have to go on both sides. And for that one, I can do it like that. All right, so I think that's basically how I'm going to have to set it up. And then after 9 machines, I might need to leave. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this belt doesn't exist in the first 9. So after 9 machines, it would come up like this, and then come over, and then go up the side there like that. Okay. So let's start putting this together. And to do that, I first need to take this apart. I think I'm going to use regular bots to help me disassemble this, because this is going to create a lot of inventory that I'm not going to be able to carry, and I don't want to be dealing with the inventory alerts for the next 10 minutes while this gets all taken apart. Okay, so let me go grab the other bots. I'll put out a few storage chests. I think that's overkill. Pick up those bots. I'll put all the bots in there, and then get out the deconstruction planner. And I immediately lose power to my bots. Why are they bringing stuff to me? All right. I thought I put all the bots in the RoboPort, but maybe I didn't have enough room. I was going to contribute my personal bots to the cause here. There we go. All right, and then I'll put this stuff in these chests so they can reuse it to rebuild. I should probably pick up all of this as well. Because I'm going to build the first setup over here off to the right. And I suppose we should just try to build the complete, let's just build the whole thing now. Why are they all taking a rest when there's still that one belt? Okay, so we're done with that. Oh, yeah, I probably should have, well, I'll rearrange the roboports. All right, so let's see, if I have 2 belts, I need to figure out how much room I need here. Well, I guess on the top side, I'm going to need 2 belts times 8, or 2 belts times 4, and then 2 belts times 4, and then 2 times 4 and 2 times 4 across the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to have to remove this, or relocate it at least. Yeah, and let's do... I think I should do substations here if I can. No, actually, let's do regular power poles. All right. So unloading on both sides. Okay, and I am going to need to connect circuits to these, since these are part of the first wagon as well. Okay. And actually, I think I am going to keep that splitter. Maybe I don't need to. Well, one thing is for sure, I'm not, or one thing is in question, I should say. I don't know how much of a blue belt I can get with only 2 stack inserters. So I might need a different design for the unloading of the train. I'm just going to go to the cheat sheet here for a minute and look at inserter throughput. From a chest to a blue belt, I can do 13.85 per second. Yeah. So I would need, even 3 blue inserters can't fill a single blue belt. Okay. So that means I'm going to need to find a different, I need to find a different design for the unloading that uses 6 inserters. And I don't have that prepared right now, but let's see if maybe we can come up with something real quick. Okay. if I do this, if I put another one in the middle, that's going to be bad, because then I'll have one side with two inserters. Right, so this has to go, there needs to be a splitter. On one side. Okay, so these are both loading on the right side. If that goes up, and then I put, yeah. I can put half on that belt. Let's go the other way. What if I put the splitter on this side? No, I have the same problem. This would have to come up one more. But that would give me two balanced belts. At least it should. Okay, so let's try this again. I've got... Alright, so here's 200 iron plate. If I evenly distribute this, we should end up with roughly 100 in each of those chests. It won't be exact because I'm dividing by 3. And this one is a lot slower. I wonder why. Yeah, that's not equal. Why isn't it equal? Oh, okay. I know. Yeah. It has to be like this. All right, let's try again. Okay, that's equal. Yeah, so that's 3 inserters. Well, no, because that's 3 inserters feeding 2 belts. That doesn't work either, does it? This all has to be 1 belt. Like that. This one's on that side, that's on that side. So that's kind of a full belt, and then maybe the underground should be somewhere else. No, the underground's got to be like that. Okay, so the underground is already loading this side. We don't need any help with that. So that's half a belt. This one is being split in 2. So half of it can help that side. And And then half of it can help this side. Okay, let's see if that gives me... Let's see if that gives me a full belt. It looks like it does. Almost. It's almost saturated. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to research this. I don't feel confident in this right now. And I know that this problem has been solved already by the Factorio community. So I think if I take a look at Reddit for a little bit, I'll be able to figure this out. So for now, then, let's forget about this for now. And I will just build... I'll just build a single double column on one side for now. Okay. All right, so the first set I want to be... I want to save this because this is like that's my design reference, right? So let me pop that down there. Now the first set is going to be... For the first set, I don't need that, but I do need both belts of ore. Okay, and I don't need that yet either. And I'm not even sure I need that. But this will be the building block for the first set. So let's leave room for... I want to try to move this down further. Let's try right here. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the fifth one should come out both sides. So that's where we do this special thing like this. Okay, that's 5. And then, no, that should be the last one. The last one does that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so after 4, that's when we switch sides. But I don't have enough room. I don't have enough room to swap sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last one outputs to both sides. Like that. And that'll give me my first belt of output. Okay, and then the second column Okay, so let's copy this. And then we have to do some special things in our first cell. Okay, so that's going to be the end of that ore belt. And then we come in with the second belt of ore. Okay, and then from that point forward, we can eliminate this. Okay, and then this is also where we need to start to run the first belt of plate. We can run it up like this. Ugh. Okay. How's that? That works, right? Okay. Okay, then that's both sides. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then both sides. Yeah, this isn't right. It's after the both sides that we need to switch over. There. Let me recount these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And then this is the first one again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch sides. One. Oh, okay. Yeah, switch sides, but then what about this? I think I might need another tile vertically. Oh, it's still on the wrong side. Let's see. All right, what if I do this? Okay, this could work. Yeah. Okay. Where am I doing my side swapping? Here we go. Like that. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then both sides. Okay. Great. Okay. And then you got 2 belts of iron coming out. And let's see, we'll have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Half of those can load on the far side. All right, let's just try it. I think it'll fit. All right, we'll send 4 belts over to that side. Four belts on this side, and then half of them should be on the other side of those wagons. All right, we're gonna have to clean all this up. I think this is gonna work. I hope it does, because I'm running out of iron. My factory is stopping. I probably shouldn't have taken apart the other one yet. Well, I thought it was okay. Okay. That should build all of it then. And then it looks like I only need every second substation. Two, 1, 2, Remove that one. Remove that one. That one. That one. Okay, no, I can't remove that one. Okay, and then let's throw in some lights. All right. Then we copy this 8 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. All right. I'm going to put my bots, excuse me, I'm going to put my bots back in there because I don't want these guys chasing me around. Why are they all coming to me? Oh, yeah, probably because I picked up a lot of them. Okay, you can have all that. You can have all my undergrounds and blue belts. And I'm going to be short by a lot of stuff. Now I wonder... No, I do need a substation in each column. Otherwise I'll miss part of it. Okay, have some lights. Have my inserters. Okay, and it says where you need beacons. So let's grab all the beacons. I'll grab modules. Okay, and it says we're just missing substations, but I gotta believe that we're missing more than that. Yeah, a lot of this is not covered by the bot network, so let's get that fixed. Okay. Okay, so we're missing speed modules, some furnaces, and a lot of underground belts. I'll get more furnaces. And we'll get more speed modules. And we need more substations. So what I can do is I can feed this side with the upper belts, and we'll feed the other side with the lower belts. Okay, let's go to the module factory, and we need about 450 speed modules. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's 500. And hopefully it'll work. All right. Here are your substations. Here are your modules. So now a walking supply chest. Here are your furnaces. And here are your underground belts. Okay, and I need to be in the orange zone for them to pick up from me, because that's a logistics function, not a construction function. Even though it's the construction bots that need it. Why are we missing a RoboPort? Oh, this? Do I need that? Yeah, okay. Two more underground belts. I have them. Okay. Is that it? Okay. That's it. So let's start picking up the junk. Okay, I will keep all that now. And hopefully it works. Okay, we'll take the power out, which I think will actually be a good thing to start with. We can make sure the ore gets where it's supposed to go. I'll pick up that. I don't need my reference design anymore. Okay. I'm gonna prevent the train from getting in until I've got my belts run. not have room? Crap. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do 4 on that side and 4 on that side. So what am I going to do in the meantime? I think I do need to unload from both sides. So I can do 1 belt. I'll do 1 belt on top and 1 belt on the bottom. Okay. All right, so for now, I'm only going to do 1 belt of each. Well, is this even going to work? I mean, I could also move the station down. Yeah, because if I do it this way, then no, I still need 2 belts. I still need 2 belts coming out. But the difference will be that these 8 belts will all go this way, and then these 8 belts will also go that way. And then these will go that way, so I'll need less vertical space. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to have to jump over the signals. Okay. I'm doing this all wrong. Okay, no, I'm not. Here. You know, the other thing is I could just I could just not let the top half of it run. That would also that would also not be a terrible solution. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. All right, so it's a little messy, but this should work. I can hear Cooper getting ready to bark. Just fair warning. I think he detects a UPS driver, perhaps FedEx. I can't quite tell from the sound yet. I'm not that good, but okay. Let's try it. And I'll take all this iron ore and I'll even distribute it. There we go. It was UPS. Okay, Do I have a train coming then? No. Okay. That means that... What does that mean? I think it means we're ready to turn this on. Okay. So after this, I should be seeing a full blue belt. There we go. It looks pretty full. Okay. Now let's load on both sides. Of course, I'll need to move this. Let's try that again. Okay. All right, how do I want to do this? For now, actually, maybe for now, yeah, because I'm gonna have 16 belts. I need to get some of these across to the other side. Okay. This is not going to work. I don't know. How am I going to do this? I can't handle this. I can't handle this much. I don't have enough room. Let's see. If these 4 came out to that side and these 4 went to this side. Okay. Maybe I can do that for now. But then each column, no. I think this has to be it. Because I want each column feeding one car. Otherwise I'm throwing all my balance off. Right, I need one car feeding one column, and I don't have that now. I need one car feeding one column, going to one car. Now I've got everything all mixed together. All right, I'm going to have to do this over. I think I'm just going to have... a single column, one wide. Yeah, I'm just going to move this to the middle. And this will be it. 2 belts coming out on each end. And those 2 belts will just go side by side into a single car. Right, so I don't actually have to move the entire thing. I'm just going to have to move... I'm just going to have to pick up half of it and put it on the other side. So like this half. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll pick up this half and move it over there. And then I'll just unload on one side. And that could mean that my base will need to grow. I mean grow in terms of the number of grid cells that I have. Okay. So I think I'll probably just do this like one column at a time. I'll pick this one up. And I'll tear this one down. Okay, well, I'm already way over the amount of time that I had planned to spend on this. So I will finish this up offline, and then in the next episode we can take a look at the results. Yeah, this is going to take a while. All right, I'll work on this. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.